Could we have ever imagined where we'd be a year ago today? The theater was dark, there was no one in the stands, so this year's long-awaited homecoming is extra special. Friends are getting back together to see all the hoopla and breathe the fresh air. And of course, there will be a soundtrack by Stony Brook's beloved marching band. This week is exploding with the return of the arts, music, and Stony Brook spirit for our Seawolves. Welcome to the 2021 edition of Homecoming Live. I'm Melanie Formosa, and I am so glad you're joining us. We're live from the Kenneth P. Laval Stadium and from the Great Lawn, also known as the Stoller Steps. Today we'll be covering arts, music, and all things homecoming. This recent tweet from Emerson Quartet and Stoller really resonated with us because we too are just happy to be back. Our own Justin Mitzelmaker got a chance to sit down with Stoller Center Director Alan Ingalls to talk about their homecoming.
Thank you, Melanie. We are here now in the Stoller Center's main stage, the massive and iconic stage with the one and only director of the Stoller Center and founder of the Stony Brook Film Festival, Alan Ingalls.
Thank you, Justin. What a nice little opening. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for being here with me.
My pleasure.
How many people can you fit into this theater?
This is the largest theater. It's 1,000 seats, just over 1,000 seats, and we do all kinds of things in here. We show our films in here. We have the big screen, which is the biggest screen on Long Island, actually the biggest screen in New York right now. We do films, we do operas, we do pop shows, we do jazz, all the big shows we do in this main theater here. It's a great theater. It's intimate because it's only 1,000 seats, which is great, except sometimes you want to bring a bigger star in, and you don't have enough money to bring them in because you don't have seats.
How have you found the energy shift?
The energy is amazing. We had Chris Bodie here a couple weeks ago. I got 90-year-old women with their masks on their knees hugging me in the lobby saying, "I'm glad to be back." I said, "Great, but put your mask back on." And students have been coming. Just the way students felt when the semester opened up. You could feel the energy in the air outside in the plaza. Everyone's excited to be back. We're safe. Everyone's been vaccinated. We have masks on. We've had full houses, and people felt really, really good about being here. Amazing energy from our younger people, students, to the seniors. It's like we never were closed, and it feels great to be back.
That's awesome to hear. Have you found your work? Has it become easier now that things are more in person again?
I don't know if it's easier. It's different. It's different because it's a different kind of, marketing's changing. We don't know. People, some people are not coming back yet. Are they not coming back because they don't feel it's safe yet or not ready to come back? And that's fine. Or there's some got used to watching Netflix, which we're going to break them the habit of that because you can't get anything like a live show anywhere on TV. So it's challenging. I don't know if it's easier. It's I'm looking new things for next year. I'm looking for more Broadway musicals for the students. I'm looking for some internet sensations, more comedians, trying to keep it light and find a way to get people excited about seeing things that are new and different. So I would say it's just more challenging. Nothing's easy in the arts, you know that.
Yeah.
The theater's never easy. We don't want easy. We want challenges.
And speaking of students, what do you want them to get out of the Stoller Center?
I want them to you come to school, whether you're a science major or an arts major or whatever major you are, to me, we're teaching people to be well-rounded people. If you grew up with the arts, you get it. If you didn't grow up with the arts, you may not know what a theater play looks like or a dance event that's really theatrical. Or people talk about, we bring the athletes over to see a dance show, and they're like, "Wow, I've never seen these athletes before." That's what they are. These dancers are athletes. What I want them to get out of is that you're coming to school to learn to be amazing people. And you're all amazing here to begin with. Do the books, get the great grades. I told it to my kids. My son graduated the PA program here. Get the grades, but also experience all that Stony Brook has to offer. Go to a play, go to an athletics game, go to a dance event here. Make the time to take care of all the things that go on in life. You're never going to get these years back again.
And just one last thing, can you give us an inside scoop? Do you think the 26th annual Stony Brook Film Festival will be in person again?
It will absolutely be in person, as long as nothing new happens, because we did it both ways this summer. And I had the 25th anniversary was going to bring all my actor friends back, Ralph Macchio, Brian Cox, Dana Delaney, Mary Stuart Masterson, Lily Sobieski, Jenna Malone. They were all planning on coming back here, and we had to cancel the 25th. But we made it virtual. Last year was virtual and live. I have a lot of hotel rooms booked in Danfords for this summer because now we can fly international people back. So COVID, stay away. Get away. We've had enough of you. It is going to be live and it's going to be phenomenal.
Justin, that was such a great interview. I'm hoping that students are going to get involved, go to some shows, because supporting the arts is just so important, right?
100%, Melanie. Thank you. It is so important, and it was such an honor to interview Alan Ingalls. Now, I remember seeing my first live show this summer since the pandemic, and I could not stop raving about it for days. The sensation is truly magical and cannot ever be replicated. But live entertainment isn't the only thing coming back to life. Sports are thriving, and our very own Jocelyn Cruz is live at the stadium with Stony Brook's athletic director. Jocelyn, how's it going?
Thank you, Justin. All is well over here. I'm so happy to have Sean Helbron here, the director of athletics. Sean, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day, homecoming weekend. Could not be better, Jocelyn.
Amazing. I love to hear it. I love the energy. Now tell us, what are you most excited about homecoming?
I think it's honestly the energy that the students bring, the alumni bring, what celebrating Stony Brook and everything that being a Seawolf is about. Obviously, the game is exciting, but really it's the energy on campus that gets me most fired up.
Amazing. Now tell us, how has it been since the doors have reopened for the fans? How has that energy been?
It's been incredible. Last year was difficult for everyone, for our campus, for students, but to be able to celebrate again our teams, our student athletes, have fans back in the building, to bring that spirit and pride, it's meant everything to us.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, I know that the SBU Hall of Fame is tonight. Now, can you give us a little bit of an insight? How many members are going to be inducted tonight?
Yes, we have 9 new members going into the Hall of Fame. We obviously did not have a celebration last year, so we had 7 from the class of 2020, 2 from the class of 2021, and really it's a remarkable group that has paved the way for so much of what we've done here today. But it's a great honor to get into the Hall of Fame, and we look forward to celebrating tonight. Again, all of these events that were canceled last year, to be able to have them, it's just such an incredible feeling.
That's amazing. And now, what is one thing that you want to let the Stony Brook community know for this upcoming homecoming game?
I would just say, this is an incredible time. We're getting back out. We're returning to normal. So get your red on. Come to the game tomorrow. Get engaged. Celebrate with your fellow students, faculty, and staff, and the community. And this is it's a great opportunity to come together. But hopefully, we'll see everyone here at Laval Stadium tomorrow at 3:30 for a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. Sean is pumped up. I'm pumped up for the game. Melanie, how are you feeling about this game tomorrow?
The students here at Stony Brook are too. We may love homecoming, but actually the focus isn't really on us students. Homecoming celebrates alumni and welcomes them back to campus. So let's hear from a Stony Brook alum. Jocelyn?
Right, Melanie, we love when alumni come here to visit us. And right here, actually, I have one alumni here, Cameron Boone, who has done a lot here for the university. How are you doing today, Cam?
I'm doing all right. Just echoing Sean's sentiment. It's awesome to have homecoming weekend. You can hear, the band practicing right now. So leading up to tomorrow should be fun.
That's awesome. Now, how does it feel? Like, I know you were a student here, but how does it feel to return and actually work here on your stomping grounds? Like, what made you come back here?
It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cool to be able to come back and work at your alma mater. It's you're more invested, I think, than you would be, anywhere else. And honestly, Stony Brook's an awesome place. I mean, the athletic department, treated me very well for 2 years, and then obviously, gave me the job back. But the School of Journalism, where I got my start as well. So love everybody around here. So it's been fun. It's been a great match.
Amazing. Now, what are your most memorable Stony Brook memories here, like that you will love to relive?
Well, personally, the 2016 basketball title game is one of my favorites. Obviously, a lot of memories here in Laval. And then, the great campus events as well. Roth Regatta was always my favorite. So there's a lot of great memories. I know it's tough to pick one, but it's a lot of fun.
I could imagine. Yes. Now, what are you looking forward to homecoming?
To be honest, just to hear, the amped up energy. I mean, homecoming brings a different level of excitement. It brings a different level of noise. I can't wait to be able to hear that again. We've gotten, great crowds the first couple of games we've had, but, homecoming's a different animal. It's a fun animal, and I can't wait to hear it all tomorrow.
Awesome. I can't wait either. Well, that's all on our end at the Kenneth Laval Stadium. Now, what else is buzzing on campus, Melanie?
Week is really buzzing, Jocelyn. Let's take a look at this week's social calendar. The Apple Fest launched Homecoming on Wednesday, backed up by Stony Brook's marching band. Thursday's Creative Explosion kicked off voting for Homecoming Court. Seawolf Showcase will dazzle the Stoller Steps Friday with performances from cheer, dance, and vocal groups. That is tonight, so definitely come. And the Homecoming Barbecue on Saturday will feature live music, food, and games. And then, of course, the football game, where it's Seawolves versus Richmond Spiders. Back to the Homecoming Court vote I was talking about. Let's hear from Justin. Justin?
The Homecoming Court, I believe that's Jocelyn. So let's throw it over to Jocelyn back in the stadium with a special guest.
Thanks, Justin. Well, I have here the one and only Maya Brown, who plays numerous roles here within the university. Now, Maya, tell us your experience so far here at Stony Brook University.
Yeah, so freshman year, I joined Statesman, University Scholar as part of Deja Vu Dan. I'm president of Society of Professional Journalists right now. And yeah, those are just some of the things I've done here thus far. Oh, and I also twirled for the marching band.
Oh, that's amazing. You've done so much. Also, I hear that you're running for Homecoming Royalty. Now tell us about that. What has the process been like so far?
Yeah, it's definitely a strenuous process, but it's been fun. It's honestly been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of stress, but it's all worth it, at the end. It started with applying for it, and you had to write a big essay for it, and then through that, you're selected to be on the Homecoming Court. And then once you're selected for that, there's a bunch of events. Yesterday was Creative Explosion, where it's a talent show, and you have to prepare for that. You have to prepare a video. You have to take headshots. So it's definitely a long process, but tomorrow's the homecoming game, and that's where it all ends.
Amazing. Now, can you tell us what kind of talent did you put on for the university yesterday?
Yeah, so so I kind of incorporated all the things I've done thus far. So I started off playing a video with one of my best friends, Sasha. He was in it, and one of my other friends, and they were kind of doing a skit with journalism. And then it cut to me dancing and taunt twirling, and then I went back to the video, and then I sang after that, and I ended it with doing kind of a live shot. Kind of like what you're doing now. So yeah, it was pretty fun. I tried to include everything I've done just to kind of sum up, all the talents I have, I guess.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I love it all. Well, thank you for being here with us today. And then back to you guys at the studio. Melanie?
Thanks, Jocelyn. Good luck to everyone in Homecoming Court. And now to round things off, let's go back to Justin to see who he has from tonight's Seawolf Showcase. What's going on down there, Justin?
Thank you, Melanie. Come in. Hi, how are you? So as you can see behind me, we are setting up now for the 11th annual Seawolf Showcase, which is back after being canceled last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now we are so excited for tonight because it's all about the students. We have student dancers, student singers, all practicing right now and getting ready to dazzle us at 7 p.m. It's so awesome to see that as students are practicing, their fellow students watching are cheering them on. I think that is the true embodiment of the Stony Brook Seawolf spirit. Now, I'm here right now with Sherry Leong, who is president of the KBS dance team. Sherry, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you. I'm excited. Tell us a little bit about KBS and what the journey was like preparing for today.
Okay. So KBS is our Stony Brook University K-pop dance team, and our mission is to spread awareness of K-pop culture and K-culture in general. And for today, we've been practicing ever since the semester started, and we're really excited to perform.
That's awesome to hear. Now, tell me, what are you most excited for about tonight?
The performance, of course, and just being able to perform back in the crowds again, hundreds of people are gonna watch us. It's mind-blowing.
Right. And speaking of crowds, this is your first performance at Seawolf Showcase, right?
Yes, it is.
How are you feeling about that? Because it's going to be a lot of people watching you tonight and a lot of people cheering you on.
I'm very nervous right now, but at the same time, I'm very excited to perform our awesome pieces to everyone and wow them.
Thank you so much, Sherry. I am so excited to see all of your hard and amazing work come to life tonight on this stage. We cannot wait. Make sure to show up at 7 p.m. for Seawolf Showcase and support your fellow students. Back to you in the studio, Melanie.
Sounds so exciting, Justin. Thank you two for taking us to the homecoming scene. Again, go tonight and show your Seawolves pride. This will be the first homecoming for many students here at Stony Brook, including myself. I'm a junior and I didn't go to my freshman homecoming. So it'll be a first for me and I am excited for it. So that long overdue campus buzz is finally back. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Melanie Formosa. Don't forget to wear red and have fun.